neka se radi, ali pa znaš zašto? Before the guy who is buried on the top of the mountain. Jes, pa neka se radi, ali pa znaš zašto?
meni isto brata od tetke, isto mala 15 godina, oni njima su radi.
Can you rate this car 1 out of 10?
Dan hoorde worden maken voor de rijden. Also meinst du
Ich habe gefragt, der Mann, der hier arbeitet, ja, und das symbolisiert Ostern, also Ostereier. Und ja, es gibt, er sagt ja auch, bitte?
That's why this guy is very important. This monastery holds 2 out of 3 most important Orthodox relics in the world. One on the part of the Holy Cross where Jesus Christ was crucified. 2, the candle John the Baptist. They are in the coffin together with Saint Peter of Cetinje. Saint Peter of Cetinje was Montenegrin ruler before the guy who is buried on the top of the mountain. You can go inside to see this coffin, to see the pen, to see the particle of the Holy Cross. And this monastery was ruined 3 times by the Ottomans. 3 times Montenegro rebuilt it. Also here we used to have prison cells. Here was the main guy military was in front. This here, this round thing is called Montenegrin Ulm. This is where Montenegrin rulers will meet and discuss about things, how to fix all the problems. And in every Montenegrin village, you have Ulm. Like how these relics come into the house here. The order of Maltesian cross. This was theirs, and then became part of Romano family. So they were fleeing from communists 5 years ago, and they gave it to the Serbian royal army. Serbian royal family.
Ja.